For regular videos on ancient cultures and forgotten civilizations, please subscribe.
So in 2011, archaeologists uncovered this church, and they believe it comes from the 4th century. It's a very big church. This is right after the time that Constantine legalized Christianity. So it's a very, very early church. And just look at the size of it. It's quite a magnificent church with lots of well-preserved mosaics. Up until the time of Constantine, Christians just met in their houses or above a shop or wherever they could. They didn't often have church buildings. There were a few, but they were uncommon. But then when Constantine legalized Christianity, he started pumping money into the church. And he said, "How would you like to have nice basilicas?" And they were like, "Yes." And so buildings like these started to appear. Occasionally we get to find out who actually laid down the floors. Out there, you'll see a little cross with writing in it, and also over there as well. There were two men, one named Alexander and the other named Polycarpos, who were deacons, and they put their names on the floor. And so we know now who did the work.
John, the author of the book of Revelation, criticized the church of Laodicea, saying that they were lukewarm. This was both figurative and literal. Laodicea's water was piped into the city by an aqueduct from a mineral spring, and was actually lukewarm and full of minerals. But the nearby city of Colossae had cold mountain water, and the nearby city of Hierapolis had the famous hot springs we mentioned before. So they were right in the middle. What did John mean? We don't know. But during the days when the imperial cult was being promoted here in Anatolia, maybe the Christians here found themselves trying to appease the emperor and practice their monotheistic religion at the same time, and though they did their best to walk the tightrope and protect their wealth, it opened them up to criticism. The old church was destroyed in the major earthquake of 494 and was repaired later.
Check out this baptistry. The floor, still really well preserved. Looks fantastic. And as you can see, again, it's a pretty deep pool, so this would have been baptism by immersion. And right behind me, there are some remains of frescoes on the walls. And the archaeologists believe that it was all over the walls right here. But this is all that's left. And it's so faded, it's difficult to even tell what is being depicted in the images. But they're probably scenes from the Bible. Here's the latrina. Imagine how many priests pooed in these very spots. You can see the pipes to go running all the way down there.
There's even a picture here, so that we can imagine it.
He needs to pull his tuna cup a little bit more.
He needs to pull his tuna cup.